Here's a present for you.
Legend Comp, a holiday gift from SEGA to the fans of CrossWorlds, one that we all thought would be a great festive gift, and it was a fucking mess. Legend Comp for many was a trial by fire, something no one wanted to suffer without level 4 being by their side. And yet, there's me. I had one goal in mind with this competition, to reach Emerald rank without the use of level 4 once, and do so with the newly buffed gadget, Quick Recovery. For those of you unaware, the Round 1 Legend competition started on December 4th at 7 PM Eastern Standard Time. This competition was meant to provide all who achieved Legend 9 or higher to compete in their own battlefield. More like a minefield with the amount of mass-produced bombs and monster trucks. I started my Legend competition grind on December 9th being bored of time trialing to top 50 on all Sonic Speed tracks and wanted to put my skills to the test to prove level 4 plus Tech Drift wasn't the only viable build, and boy was I psychotic for attempting this. This competition was honestly some of the most fun I've ever had. Like genuinely. I may have had my moments of tilt, but I thoroughly enjoyed Legend Comp quite a lot, especially when trying to beat all the level 4 Tech Drift players. You might be wondering, why is this? Well, for me it was the thrill of overcoming the meta-defining build. Don't get me wrong, I hate level 4 because of how it over-centralizes the game, but I do not hate anyone that uses it. I respect them for not wanting to be a masochist that enjoys getting beamed 24/7, unlike yours truly. And thus, through our masochistic tendencies, my journey to Emerald with Quick Recovery begins in Bronze. Okay, maybe this journey was a bit scuffed to start, because of the half-bot lobby in my first Legend match, but with my first Legend match concluded, using Quick Recovery, even with zero prior experience, this gadget already proved to me that it'd be vital for handling the hurricanes that are the lower ranked lobbies. After my match, it gave me an immediate dopamine hit that further reinforced that the Legend competition was both thrilling and enjoyable. After my first win, it took only 2 more races with Quick Recovery to hit silver, solidifying in my mind this gadget was absolutely the way to go with handling the chaos of Legend Comp. Especially if bots were to fill the lobbies when there wasn't enough players to split among the many active lobbies. Going 18 points for that? Really? Oh, maybe you just get a bunch of points for getting top placements, and it slowly degrades down, I think is what it is. So I need now 1650. Okay. Now granted, my climb might have been accelerated or have been easier due to one reason or another, but match after match using only Quick Recovery, I climbed to silver and then quickly drove on my way to gold. Even with Quick Recovery saving me from losing placements and many points on my way to gold, Quick Recovery cannot save me from every situation. It has weaknesses it can't recover from. And this is where having good game sense and good game knowledge salvages those problems. No way. Oh my god! There's just no way, bro! Dude, what is this game? Please give me a wisp. Ain't no way. Dude, ain't no way. And I got second still. That guy got 10th? He was after me. Quick Recovery cannot save you from certain things, specifically falls, off-road, and pylons. All I know is that Vocaloid-hating dingbot tried to scrap me. But outside of that close call, I was quickly on my way up to gold, snagging good placements consistently. The game would throw me some desync bones, which honestly, I cannot even explain how I got certain placements. I guess SEGA just wanted their favorite pop star to achieve greatness sooner rather than later. Nice. Alright, great up. Here we are. Going into my second stream, I felt excited to continue my challenge to Emerald with only Quick Recovery, especially after my day 1 performance. Starting off with a bang on Pumpkin Mansion, it felt like nothing could stop me from hitting plat within a few races, and my thoughts came true on my next race on Blizzard Valley, where I snagged 3rd place, and then my middling placement hits, being a 5th on Apontos, but I still gained 7 points towards plat. Now being at a total of 12 races and having some mad performances, I wanted to get a first to really get my engine fired up. You're funny. I think I beat him. I think I got first. Let's go! After stealing first place in Wonder Museum, similar to how Shadow steals candy from a baby, I achieved 1700 points, putting me closer to plat. I take a 4th on Market Street, which felt bad, but honestly could have been worse since I earned 10 points thankfully. Then I get to Metal, placing 4th, obtaining a fair amount of 4 points? Really? 4? No wonder people don't like this Legend competition. I got the equivalent of a slice of pizza from a school pizza party, but I digress. The next race on Pumpkin Mansion is a nice first place snagging 16 points, then disaster struck after playing my first game of Egg Pond for my good friend Grizzly. Fuck this guy. I needed a wisp. Nah, I took it like I was gonna get a wisp. No. That's a huge grief. I'm about to lose a lot of points for this. Looking back at this ender, I wonder one thing. Did I get the Brain of Egg Pawn for this race? Like, seriously, I bank on item RNG to get a wisp, go into the off-road stupidly, get beamed by a red glove, and eat a 10th place like it was a Thanksgiving feast. After this race, surely if I play Egg Pawn anymore, this will never happen again. With the power of swamping the Travis touchdown, Find Your Flame playing, and one of my favorite tracks, I snap back getting a first place, returning nearly all of my points, then getting a quick third on Radical for a good amount of points. 6? 6? I guess I did lose to a 1500 MMR Sonic, so I guess it's fair that I only got 6. That's crazy. She was able to catch up. I get third or fourth here. Good lord, I was able to snag second here. This race, as well as the Water Palace race from earlier, showed me this quick recovery build was insane, able to save my placements. Although this wasn't true of my Water Palace race, Colorful Mall was a different story. Oh, I think I got it! Winning in Colorful Mall marks the end of Gold and starts my journey in Plat, with this ending foreshadowing the chaos to come. I mean, seriously, 2 natives and a bomb right at the very end? If I didn't roll a shield, I wouldn't have stolen first here. Now that I'm Plat, the master plan of hitting Emerald was in motion. With my first race in Plat on Bikini Bottom, I get a second in a very close ender. Don't ask how I got second, but guys, watch this. This unlucky. Now, I don't have an explanation to this occurrence. My headcanon is that King Boom Boo is either a mega fan of Vocaloids and didn't want to target Miku, or King Boom Boo is racist as shit towards bats. I snag a second place on North Star, ending day 2 about a third of the way to Emerald. Then at the start of day 3, I get second on Blizzard Valley, netting me 7 points, which was followed by a 4th on Expo, only giving me 3 points. During my next race on Ocean View, King Boom Boo decided he had enough of Miku's talents, generously donating first place to Cream, but he still was able to get 10 points, so I can't even be upset. It isn't like anything bad can happen to me with Quick Recovery being equipped. No way! Ain't no way, dude! What a magnet, bro! Okay, holy shit, I'll just keep my mouth shut. Shadow dropped this magnet right in my mouth, almost costing me points. After that scare in Urban Canyon, I get into my first quote-unquote real lobby that ended in a pretty interesting way. Oh, I already know what you're gonna do. Bro, you're a criminal. No! I got shoved by him! And he shoved me out the way. That's so... Although I was 4th, the fact I got 10 points was a really good sign that showed me that I could make it if I kept playing decent. And that I did, snagging a second on Mystic Jungle, and shortly after a second on Metal Harbor. I was only 16 points away from Emerald. I could taste it from where I was. I just needed 2 good races. Oh my god. Oh no, bro. I got shoved in. Alright, so yeah, I got decent shoved into the off-road and tried to make an excuse as to why it wasn't my fault, yet I decided to keep dragging my wheels through the mud and eat pylons for my brunch. This looks bad, but it couldn't get much worse, right? Yeah, I'm gonna fail it. That guy went into off-road just to hit me. Now, I gotta admit, I assume Shadow went into off-road to only hit me, but I know desync plays a major factor in those kinds of exchanges. There is a chance he 100% wanted to screw me over, but regardless of what happened, this just told me how brutal Legend Comp is. Everyone can be cutthroat at the toss of a hat, but I pushed onward, getting 2nd place in Apontos, barely missing 1st, and snagged a 3rd place on Eggman Expo, and snagged a 4th in Rainbow, yet I lost 2 points because the lobby had 5 bots? After my Rainbow Garden loss, there was this ridiculously close match on Metal Harbor. Easy. If desync wasn't gone playing with the chess pieces we all were in this race, this would have been it. After what it felt like the heavily undeserved 1st place, I push on to the next race on Colorful Mall with this. All I know is that if I grief now, it's so cooked. Go, 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 go. Big first with a photo finish. This ends off the challenge of trying to hit Emerald with only quick recovery in a power vehicle, taking 39 races. I end off stream with some time trial, feeling satisfied and accomplished with my goals. Now, you might be thinking, but Destello, I got baited into watching a fake video about the miracle of hitting 2k points in Emerald Legend Comp without a level 4. You would be right if it wasn't for the fact I'm a masochist from mental pain. After I ended stream on day 3, I talked to some of my friends and thought to myself, how feasible was it to hit 2k without using level 4 at all? They all called me fucking crazy for even thinking of the idea. idea. And so I set out on the journey of a madman attempting the real challenge, achieving 2,000 points in Legend Comp without using level 4 once. Now, immediately there's a problem. How am I supposed to be level 4 without my own level 4 gadget set so I can hit 2,000 points? Simple. Cry like a little baby. All seriousness, there are a couple ways to accomplish this goal. First, I could use a bagging set and strategy, but I preferred front running, thinking that bagging was against the grain of my style. So I chose a different idea. This was to front run and try to outplay the level 4 defense by hitting people as soon as their level 4 drops. Let me just tell you, this didn't work immediately at all, and I completely fumbled the bag. Anyways, this started off with a good second place in Ocean View with my first Emerald rank race. And then, this Chronos race happened. I can absolutely steal. Now fetch is a devastating, it's like ridiculously far away. Nope. I got 5th. I'm screwed. Yep, it was close. Not just close, actually. Extremely close to being 5th here, if not worse. This could have led me down a horrible path of losing points back down to plat. Thankfully, this didn't happen. From this point forward, you'll notice all my races for this first day of attempting the 2K goal in the top right of your screen, and I am just bouncing back and forth, gaining and losing points at a consistent rate. But yet, I am thankfully still climbing, even if it's rather slow. If you thought Legend Comp was a brutal setting before, this truly shows how brutal Legend Comp is without level 4. All it takes is just one mistake and you go from a comfortable top spot all the way down to the pits of Emerald Hell. After getting robbed blind on Chronos for 12 points because of using quick recovery, I pivot off to an old reliable build that I enjoy, that being my Chimera TT Runner. This utilizes a power vehicle, specifically Trail Runner, due to its amazing speed and boost stat, along with the gadget's 2-slot ring gain boost, dash panel bounty mini, slipstream bounty, and to round out the build, level 2 and level 3 quick charge. Although this build seems funky without level 4, you need to have some way to keep up with the front runners, being able to catch back up after falling behind, or being able to drive away with the race when you get ahead, which this build does specifically for me. I'm not the best player by any means, but this build works for me since I understand both snaking and East Tracks lines pretty decently. So how does this build function? It is simple on paper, and mostly in practice as well. This build heavily relies on good knowledge of each track to take the most optimal lines, even with having a handling set between 20 to 35 based on your character pick. It takes the best of the main Sonic Speed TT build, which is 2-slot ring gain boost, level 2 and level 3 quick charge, in my opinion is the best, while also using Slipstream Bounty and Dash Panel Mini Bounty to have a consistent source of speed boost throughout the track through the use of 2-slot ring gain boost. Trail Runner itself, when used with Miku or a handling character, also allows you to get around a 59 to 64 boost stat, which makes getting consistent drift boosts off very reliable no matter which track you play on. Even if most top players tell you this build is bad, I argue, yeah, they are correct. I mean, let's be honest here. When talking about this build compared to level 4 plus tech drift, it really isn't that good. And if you want to have some fun and wish to test something out, this build is personally a very enjoyable all-arounder that has allowed me to get pretty far in Legend Comp, as you can tell so far, with my Chimera build allowing me to snag quite a few points, even with some tough losses here and there. But by the end of my final race, I was able to squeeze out one more win, ending the first day of my new challenge, going for 2,000 points in Emerald without the use of level 4 plus tech drift a single time. I felt good, feeling like I could actually accomplish this goal with nothing stopping me in my tracks. Nothing felt impossible after today. Nothing made me feel like I was going to fumble any high point totals going forward. It almost felt like it was a bit too good to be true, but I ignored that and thought, going to bed feeling both thrilled for the next stream and accomplished overall, hitting 1,934 points without a single use of level 4 plus tech drift. So, you might be wondering, Destello, aren't you missing a couple of streams? How are you already on the second to last day of the Legend Comp stream-wise? That's an excellent question, my dear viewer, but I must answer your question with another question. Would you really like to see practically the same stream thrice? I don't mean that jokingly. I basically had 3 identical streams of just losing points and clawing my way back to 1,900 points. This wasn't because of bad RNG or so many level 4s running every lobby. Most of these races genuinely came down to very poor race lines and item use. Yes, some lobbies I lost to level 4 just running off, unable to ever be hit, but those games were honestly very few compared to what ended up happening from my race lines and item play. This first race on Radical during my penultimate day should show you what I truly mean. What a green glove dodge by complete accident. Wait, I hit a pylon? Oh no. I hit a pylon somehow. Yep, you saw that right. I hit a pylon someone else knocked over, and looking back at the footage unironically, I don't even know how I hit this genuinely. By all accounts, I barely should have dodged it. yet I got hit due to the other Miku ahead of me. Now, you might have noticed I swapped to a bagging setup using Dark Channel Starter and Inventory Plus. I did this as an experiment to test if I would enjoy the build, or if it was feasible for the final day to use to help me climb to 2,000 points. Would level 4 have saved me from this pylon? Yes, it would have, but I don't want to use level 4 ever, especially during Legend Comp. I want to prove that you can become a good player without any need for level 4, no matter how hard it truly is to make it. After getting a horrible placement in Wonder Museum due to my bad item usage, even with level 4 being able to save me, that doesn't excuse the fact my item play was just horrible. Now, I move on to Mystic Jungle, being a little tilted after getting a minus 15, where you might notice a lot more bad item usage. What a terrible drill, actually. Yeah, I'm not making it up here. I just stole third or fourth. Oh my god, that is criminal. Bad item usage aside, there are times where I did use my items in a smart way, but even with smart usage, I still ended up using some items poorly, like my White Wisp being wasted on the squid during Chronos. Although my bad Wisp usage didn't cause me to lose Chronos, the cutthroat, bloodthirsty Emerald players that were aiming for top spots worldwide absolutely did. No way! And I lose 6 because of him. Oh my god, no. Ooh, Dark Child, wait. Dude! Dude, actually crazy. The Rusty Rose got in front of me because I missed the boost panel. Oh! No! Someone just randomly had a bomb and threw it and killed me! After one of the roughest days I've ever played of Legend Comp, we now get into the final day. Legend Comp's final day, Sunday the 21st of December, and holy, I came to the stream hyped for today. This was the make or break day. I either was going to prove once and for all my dream was not just a figment of my imagination, but a reality that just had yet to be proven. A reality that a player who has never used level 4 once is good enough to hit the 2,000 point threshold in one of the most brutal events to climb and play in. Starting off my stream using Ankpong, since my friend just hit an amazing accomplishment IRL and mains Ankpong himself, I could feel this was about to be my day. Alright, well, that is okay. Game 1, I mean, maybe playing a bit bad, but I can come back from this no problem. No, it's alright. I rolled a slicer in 10th. It's fine, it's fine. I can still at least salvage my points. Honestly, it should be perfectly fine. Dude, what a day. Dude, that guy absolutely targeted me, holy. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Holy shit. Immediately, I was hit with a devastating loss. One that I thought would be it, and my whole challenge would be futile. This race solidified in my mind for a short bit that level 4 might have to be used, but then I remembered something. It isn't just myself playing this challenge out. It is everyone watching me, wanting me to succeed along with myself cheering me on to make something happen. Something of a miracle. I'll take third. Dude! Oh, what happened? Oh my god. Please. What a big win! Let's go! Even with taking a massive hit on Donpa Factory, with this unfortunate loss due to my shield dropping the literal frame the red glove connects with me, that didn't stop my momentum from trunking on forward to make sure no matter what happens, I will reach 2,000 points in Emerald, even if it means I have to get a little risky. Oh, I didn't want to do that though, but I feel so bad. Oh, I have no idea what just happened. Hold. Let me use this early. Oh! I think that's the first. You know what? Maybe I didn't. I take third or fourth, whatever. I have no idea if Sneaky beat me. Yeah, whatever. Of course, I'm the one that loses positions here on this. Yep, I'll take third. What a terrible laser, by the way. Even through all of my efforts of climbing up, I take a nasty loss on Blizzard Valley, letting my stress get the better of me, using my items poorly, but I was able to claw some points back on North Star the very next race. Even with losing some points on Mystic Jungle, nothing would annoy me more than losing points on East Stadium. This was just a dumb way to lose. I missed the tightrope not only because of my line was bad, but if you were very vigilant, you would notice someone to the left of me, aka the Knuckles, got crushed by a bomb. He was actually able to desync shove me to the right, and I had to try to hold a hard left to refix my angle, and I was unable to do so. And because of this, I lost the race big time. I was annoyed, and then I took my breather on World Match, and boy, that breather was one of the most beneficial things I've did. The true miracle run began now. Because this is white space, and since I... Oh my god. This is fine, actually. You know what? This is okay. Good dodge. All right, big first win. Getting rolled over with a monster truck at Galactic Parade, falling into the void, it didn't stop me from achieving a nice first place on white space. Even going negative multiple times back to back after a clean win on white space, I wouldn't have it any other way. Being able to succeed even through my own mistakes or people gunning me down to make sure they place better than me just gave me a feeling that no other competition has done in recent time. This wasn't just about trying to win, it's about trying to improve and have fun while doing it. Yeah, and I think Miku beat me. Okay, I was gonna say Miku didn't. Good. 11 points. That. I saw that bomb. I'm terrified. Oh, cool. There we go. Let's go! Okay, huge first place, actually. Item usage is going good. 13. I'm gonna take the safe route just a little bit here. Let's go! We're popping off. Holy. Back, I think really good right now. Holy. Dude. After getting 2 amazing back-to-back first places, we go on to Eggman Expo, where hit after hit, counter after counter, I try to take a stand to make sure this race is good. One that will solidify my place going forward.
We're done.
I got my whole strat got countered by the base vehicle Sonic. Yeah, that's to be expected. Okay, this is fine. Why is my camera angle like at a 45? Unlucky. This is not good. Never mind, this is fine. Alright, we'll take 5th. We'll take a 5th. That's good. And my controller DC'd again. Please stop, game. I'll take a 5th. Water section. +5. Okay, that's good. My heart sank. I thought I was going to lose points. That has been... What? 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 It's over? What? Oh my god. Yes, you were seeing that right. No, the title and thumbnail aren't jokes. This is all real. Just as my miracle run without using level 4 a single time was about to finally come to a close. The event had ended right after my expo race. This was not just shocking to me, but also heartbreaking. Failure after failure, each carving me into a new and improved player, and yet it was too little too late. I was sitting in shock and awe, wondering, this is really it. This is the end of the story. Level 4 was just too important for making it to 2,000 points in Emerald Legend Comp. Although I didn't make it, this isn't the end of the road. No, far from it. CrossWorlds is a fun, intense game, one that is stressing without using the best builds or utilizing items properly, but yet, it is my favorite way to play. I find that level 4 is and never will be for me. I may have been devastated during this event by losing at the finish line, just like I did so many times during this event, but this isn't going to stop me from achieving this goal during round 2 of Legend Comp. You heard that right. This may have been a failure, and the title and thumbnail are a bit clickbait, but this was honestly such a good run for not only myself, but also to prove to players that you don't need level 4 to make it up here. You don't need level 4 to become a top player, and you don't need level 4 to win. Level 4 may be the best way to win, and it's the meta. It is strong, it over-centralizes the game, the items are problematic, but you know what? All I know is, I had a lot of fun doing this, and I cannot wait for the moments going forward. Just because level 4 is so good, this doesn't mean it is the only way to succeed. It just takes a lot of time, patience, and good intuition. You'll see me in round 2, and when it starts, you'll see that level 4 isn't the only way to become a good player.
Spår, jo, dat